A young pickpocket and street hustler witnesses the murder of her father by three men, and she is out to get revenge in 1973's Sex and Fury. No, I'm playing. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Horror Hangout. We are doing a Gore Score review, a quick little video, about a movie that is more important to me than I realized. This is the second time I've recorded this review because my voice went out on the first one, just didn't sound good. But so I checked out this movie based on my buddy's recommendation, and I think my expectations were skewed to thinking it was going to be something it wasn't, because when I first watched it, I'll be honest with you, man, I didn't really care for it very much. But upon second and third viewing, I actually quite liked it, and I'm glad I went back and revisited it. A lot of times you got to give things a second and or third chance. Hell, man, my favorite movie, Terrifier, I didn't like it at all when I first watched it. So, yeah, man, Sex and Fury, along with Lady Snowblood. These are the two biggest inspirations behind Quentin Tarantino making Kill Bill 1 and 2. And I think that's something that you got to think about whenever you're watching these movies, because it's good to know where the stuff that you enjoy is coming from. Basically, this movie goes like this. This girl, she witnesses this murder. I think it was her father. I said father. I think it was her father. And she bails. She goes to go get revenge on these people that killed this dude. And along the way, she runs into some other people. And there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of nudity. It's a pretty cut and dry thing. If you like these revenge flicks, that's what this is. But there's a lot of nudity in this movie. There's a lot of fighting. The thing that I was told, or not that I was even told, what I understood is that this had a lot of graphic nudity and a lot of great violence and gore, right? Not even gore, just a lot of great fighting, right? And it's got a lot of nudity. I wouldn't call it graphic nudity, and it's got a lot of fighting, and I wouldn't call it like amazing fighting. But from 1973, you got to make sure and put that into perspective, because if you don't take into account that this movie was made 50 years ago, you're going to really look at it through the wrong kind of lens. The movie doesn't have a very thick plot, like I said, but there's a couple of things that I wanted to mention that just might entice you to go watch this film. It is a rare movie on DVD, so if you want to go buy it, it's going to cost you a little bit of money. Let me hurry up and get through this, and I'll shut up and give you the gore score, and we'll move on. Anyways, there's a point in the movie where this dude, there's ladies are, pardon the voice and everything, man, I'm still into the weather, dude. I don't know what's going on. Where this dude runs into this room. I think the ladies are like, I guess it's like a opium den or something, maybe. I can't remember exactly where it was, but there's a room full of women. And this guy runs in, and he's like, man, I fell on my ass, dude. I fell on my ass. He's like, am I going to be able to fart anymore? Like, straight up. And he's like, I hope I can fart still. And then he's like, and he farts in his hand. He's like, oh, and he's like, and he smells it. And then he's like, oh, he farts in the woman's face. He's like, yeah, it still smells really bad, man. If it smells really bad, that's good. What? Like, other cultures do some wild shit. At least to me, that's wild. And then there's a part, the first part of the movie, dude, right when the movie starts off. This lady goes and she witnesses that murder, right? They're going to try to go kill her. And, they don't want her out there talking about it and shit. I can't remember if this is there's two main women. I can't remember if this is the main one that, shit. See, I've only watched it a couple times, and it's movies that are in a different language. A lot of times it's hard for me to like grasp everything in the first couple of watches. I need to watch it a few times because I think it might be a different woman that I'm talking about. But one lady is in like a hot tub, right? And these dudes come in and they're like accuse her of something. And they're like, you can't do what you did and leave. And she's like, fuck, I can't. And then she hops up out this like bath, stark ass naked, right? And starts fucking dudes up, hacking off hands and stabbing dudes up, right? That might be the part. They were real smart getting that at the beginning of the movie, because once you see that, you're like, I'm in, dude. And she's full on nude, man, like boobies out, just whacking dudes. Whack, whack, whack. It's pretty fun to watch, man. And then there's another part in the movie where this lady has a guy in the room with her. I think it might be the same lady. Not to sound like a complete asshole, but this woman on the screen here, I think it might be. There was two women in the movie, I think. Man, I've been feeling really shitty lately, and so I might just need to rewatch this movie all the way through, bro. Hey, if I forgot something or I messed it up, let me know in the comments, dude. We're just having fun, man. It's just my opinion on a movie. It's all we're talking about. This isn't some kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe he gave me the wrong information. I can't believe he forgot. People take this shit way too seriously. We're just trying to have a good time over here. at Horror Hangout. Okay. Anyways, she's got this dude on the ground. She's like, yeah, buddy, let's go. And she's got this like salve stuff, and I think she called it perfume. And she's like rubbing it on her arms, and then she like rubs it on her lady parts. And she's like, yeah, buddy, come on, don't me out, son. And so he's like, he gets down on there, and he's just like going to town, right? And she's like, yeah, buddy, that's what's up. And he comes up, he's like, yeah. She's like, that tasted good, huh? And I was like, oh shit. And all of a sudden, the dude's like, and he dies out, bro. That was a pussy poison. Got him with the pussy poison, bro. Man, hold up. The more I'm talking about, the more I like this damn movie. Look, it's a pretty cut and dry story. There's not a lot to it. But is it fun? Hell yeah. So let's go over the Gore Score real quick, and I'll get you guys out of here. So, Sex and Fury from 1973. You know, I was going to go over like the director and everybody who was in the movie and everything, but bro, I can't pronounce those names for anything. And I wasn't going to disrespect them folks by trying. So I gave the special effects 8 points out of 10. The story, I gave it 7 out of 10 because we've heard this story before, but it was done well. The acting, I gave it a 6 out of 10 because it was above average, but it wasn't like nothing crazy to write home about or anything. The dialogue, I gave it a 5 out of 10 because it was, middle of the road. The bad guy rating, also gave it a 5 out of 10 because it was not a really compelling bad guy. It was just a revenge story. We've seen that many, many times. But the ending of the movie, I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I thought it ended on I liked the ending of the movie. There was 10, 20, 35 kills at 5 points each. There was 1 severed limb at 10 points. There was 5 scenes of torture at 10 points apiece. There was 1 scene of drug use. I think it was opium for 5 points. There was 10, 20, 30, 40, 53 boobs in this movie at 5 points apiece. And that's probably being generous. There might be more than that if you really get down. This is just what I could count. And I watched it a couple of times. There was 25 non-lethal gunshots or stabbings. And yes, there were gunshots in this movie. There were 11 fights at 5 points each, and it gets 25 extra points for being from 1973. So Sex and Fury gets a Gore score of 724 points. Bro, this shit blew my mind, dude. That's like the 3rd or 4th highest scoring movie we've got on the entire history of the Gore Score. And all of our years of I'm playing, but like the last 18 months of me doing this, bro, it's a long time. I mean, that's a lot of points. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do once we get enough movie reviews in. I keep all my Gore Score reviews, but once we get enough of them in, I'm gonna do like a top 10 Gore Score movie review list or something like that. That would be kind of fun. But anyways, do Sex and Fury on a scale of 1 to 10 on how I would recommend this movie. I'm gonna give it an 8. Because I think it's pretty good. And the more I watch it, the more I talk about it, the more I like it. But it's also a meaningful film. It comes from a place that we need to understand. It inspired people that inspire us. I mean, Quentin Tarantino is my favorite film director, favorite American film director. And we need to watch stuff like this, man. We need to know what's going on in the world of film. We need to learn our history, and I'm trying to do that as best I can. I like exploitation stuff. I like blaxploitation, nunsploitation, women in prison, etc., etc. So if you like that kind of thing, the grindhouse B-movie, Sunday matinee type shit, this is right up your alley, man. Quentin Tarantino loves it, and if you love him, you should love it too. Also, you should love me, and you should love this channel. And if you do love this channel, and I suspect you do, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell. Come fuck around and horror hang out with us. We drop videos 3 or 4 times a week. We do at least 1 live stream every week, unless I'm sick. Because if I'm sick, well, I'm sick. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do a well, if you got a request or something, let me know, man. We also have a new channel called Make Art Life, where I just do art stuff on there. So if you're interested in art, go check that out. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do to interact with us over here. Horror Hangout. I also have Shop 31 where we do music content. So we got music, we got movies, we got art. So everything that you might want to be, included in, we've got it over here. So yeah, man, I hope you're all having a great day. I'm trying to kill about another 25 seconds. Gotta get that algorithm, baby. Yeah, dude, I feel so shitty right now that I'm delirious. I'm like, my throat hurts. I'm laughing at nothing. I'm talking way more than I need to be. Although I usually can't shut up, so it is what it is. But thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate your time. I'll have more videos coming for you real soon. I got a top 5 of Hulu coming. I got some more top 10s from Tubi. Top 10 on Tubi, top 5 on Hulu. Hulu doesn't have a very wide selection, so top 5 it is. So, anyways, thank you again for hanging out. I do appreciate your time. Until the next one, we'll see you later. Peace.